Our next storyteller plans to save the world by bathing in a bucket every day of 2012. I bring you the squeaky clean Evelyn Chu.
So my parents are Buddhist, but Christmas is still a big holiday in my family. To give you a bit of background, my parents are from Malaysia, and I was born in Canada. My dad grew up in a strict and privileged household where he had servants and expensive things. My dad went to an all-boys Catholic school, and my grandfather was a doctor to the Sultan of Malaysia. Cultural values are having a good job and education, financial wealth and stability, being able to support your parents and your family. Women are expected to be excellent caregivers, and boys are more valuable than girls because they're the only permanent fixtures in the family. Tradition is important, and practicality is always more important than passion or sentimentality. So, my family is not openly affectionate. I didn't grow up hearing "I love you." When I was a kid, I remember my dad played the guitar. He loved country music and Elvis Presley, and he would show me how things work. And when we went out, I would hold his hand. The first Christmas gift I remember getting from my dad was a car seat. Because I needed a car seat. There's a family video of me receiving this car seat and not having much fun. My dad, on the other hand, likes to receive peanuts, underwear, and socks for Christmas. Or high-end electronics. When I was 12 and on vacation, I forgot to address one of my cousins as kaka, meaning brother. And I later got a phone call from my dad telling me how he was ashamed of me and that I was a disgrace to the family. I stopped holding his hand after that. Years later, I decided I wanted to be an actor. Theater. A career that is neither financially lucrative nor instinctively respectable to my parents. So, one Christmas, I was about to graduate from my second theater program in a row. So I had just finished almost 6 intense years of training, and I was exhausted. And as a gift, my family decided they would get me a new computer. And my dad said it was my Christmas, graduation, birthday combination present. Okay, so on Christmas Eve, my dad and I start bickering. Usually the only way we communicate now. And at some point, he says to me that I don't deserve the computer because I didn't work hard and that theater wasn't a serious career choice. Yeah. And it was Christmas. So I followed him. I argued back. I used bigger words, and I was crying, and I was yelling, and I was showing all this emotion that I usually keep bottled up inside. And I corner him, and he grabs me, and he puts his head on my shoulder. And I look down, and I realize my dad is crying. And we just stood there for a while, like that. And recently, he started asking me questions like, "So, how are you doing?" And, "What are you up to?" And today he sent me an email saying, "How are things? Normal?" And Sometimes he sends me articles about successful Asian actors from around the world. Yeah! And last year, although uncomfortable and unnatural, I told my dad I loved him. And he told me he loved me too. Thank you.